eyepieces, some folks who really got black households. I'm talking that for the shop, ready with schools in the households. Wills of the Africa, smoke cups in the Calico. Money some falls out of Canada. Money part of that tax store, and that smack calls in the condos. My sense position is Rondo. When I shoot, they come like Donald. That shit so lovely. The bishop lives here, it's a model. You think it's a like model? Yeah. Shut this shit up for a bottle. Bad. She rapping like gobble. Yeah. Gobble. I know that she the one. I know she said she riding with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're locked in front of a sold out Corrupt in Uniondale, New York for House of Hardcore in the Fight Club on Club or Die on Twitch TV. And it's a world premiere tonight.
Take the whole from Paul. You buy sneakers. How many know these want sneakers? These young niggas want features. How many know these want sneakers? These young niggas want features.
I spent some M's on some Reeboks and some Timbs, couple memberships at gyms, and yeah, couple gyms. But that was way back when, and she said I'm just a friend. Now the chance is pretty slim, and the dance is pretty slim. And I don't give a dime or a damn, but anything I'm doing was like silly string. If you want to really blink, barking up the wrong tree, you better call King. You say that she the one, that she a keep. I fucked her a couple times and thought she was a creep. I be rocking ones, I don't fuck with all the shit. I be busting cheerleaders right under the bleachers. I be catching tries while you niggas try for features. You say that she the one.
Yeah.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match, and it's for the honor of Hardcore Television Championship.
So blunt, got EJ and I rolled up with a red bone with red hair. She on D when I showed up. G-State, no cut, big money, don't touch. Real G got a whole bunch of weed power, coke rush. All go like a coke rush. G-State, no cut, big money, don't touch. Like coke crush, it's on us, it's up to me. Got a bunch of drink and a blunt of weed. I'm turned up, getting burned up, cause money growing my family tree. Smoking for my sanity, and I plan to be on the canopy. Like Amsterdam, got amnesty. Exotics in my blood, but we turn Jersey to jamborees. Got grams of weed, smoke pounds of dro, and I'm gassed What's up? So I think I'm about to go. Foreign cars I ride, still can't pronounce the dough. I'm counting dough, then I'm out the dough, and I won't stop till grinding till my stash unsurmountable.
www.whitejbeats.com.
It's just weed smoke coming out my lungs, so hot and so fucking drunk. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know where the fuck I'm from. It's just weed smoke coming out my lungs, so hot, so fucking drunk. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know where the fuck I'm from.
Cause you gotta be mine now. Cause you gotta be, I said let me cause you gotta be mine now. Can't make up my mind now. Gotta be mine, gotta move in this town now. But look at this town now. It's time to roll up and smoke another pound. Get these ounces in my town. Girls are thinking now. I'd approach the situation, well, no hesitation. Kush, smush, you gotta be mine now. Kush, smoke, and she shares all my time. It's smoking bushy, just keep down. It's smoking bushy, just keep down. Come on, this bushy, come on, this creep. I say, come on, this tree. The flows of your hoes is your business. Shit, keep your ambush ready cause you know you get this. Keep some extra clips ready cause you know I'm with this. Money big ties, you know that's riches. With this, go and list this. Put it like a soul and wishes. Put it on my kill on my dick, can't wish this. You can just don't wanna wish this. We lift this. The heaven, the middle, the soul, and this. Lift this. If you let me, you put it in the cold, you pick this. While you call the bitch chick, I bet you at home, the vision, my throne, decided to go position. I'm thinking that call the mission. The fame, the heaven, your own attention. Listen, now, everything's figured with his own picture. Sound like credit, bitches, everything so lost with your bitches. Bitches, you broke ass niggas don't know what your bitches. Get up in the bed, look at the soul, so you up in the bed. Even dance for me, up in the air. Put them in the pot, so you know the ass. Kill the street songs, so you know where he at. Full of when the flows are bold to react to the ball, but it's mad to go to bed. Time to make it for fellas. Those that better forget.
What's going on, Jet Set? How you doing? How you be? Shout out to all you guys. Got Luke pulling it out. We lost a couple people. Jet Set, we make sure we get you booked on the next show. Matter of fact, Just said I could sneak Tattoo Baby into a match. We got a one-on-one ladder match, I believe, between Billy Kay and Lita. It's going to be Billy Kay's last match on House of Hardcore. You can help send her ass packing. Hold on. Did the fucking rules wind up working for this match? No. What the fuck? Fair enough.
Off, you want a napkin? Send the shit with your brains and it's off in the casket. You know what you lacking, bitch. You know what you lacking. You know what you lacking, bitch. You know what you.
If a band's #1 fan made a phone plan, it would look a lot like Google Fi, because it would cost them the same as it does at home while they follow the band to Madrid, then to Paris, then to the UK, over to Ireland, then back to Spain, then down through Italy, then up to Germany, through Switzerland, through Poland, and finishing off the tour with a quick hop to Greece. That's how they'd make it, so that's how we made it. Roam for the same price as home with Google Fi, a phone plan by Google.
Guess what? It's strawberry season, and that means right now strawberries are at their ripest, best berry selves. So at Panera, we're picking them fresh, eating them whole, slicing them up, and chilling them down. They're going into frozen lemonades, a new cream cheese, and salads like our longtime favorite strawberry poppy seed, and the brand new strawberry summer caprese salad. Strawberry season is here.
And there it is, boys.
Strawberry poppy seed, and the brand new strawberry summer caprese salad. Strawberry season is here. Strawberry poppy seed, and the brand new strawberry.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys. Man, this was great. He's getting after it here. Check him out here. And this is how he ended it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you that I'm great. You don't want winners. I told you that I'm great. You don't want none. I told you that I'm great. You don't want none. I told you that I'm great. You don't want none. In the States, you don't want none. In the Super Bowl, you don't want none. You don't want none. I was smart. What you get?
Don't miss it. Order now. Panera. Food as it should be.
Touch the face, try to scan the shit. What it do, this way, hot, don't scared. Touch the face, try to scan the shit. What it do, this way, hot, don't scared. Touch the bitch, just get shit.
I think you know.
You've been questioning for weeks whether this team can get along, and, well, this is the moment of truth tonight.
They can't even decide who's going to start the match. How do you expect to win the match?
Yeah, this doesn't look good. Match underway. And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power.
When it comes to L-O-V-E, have no sense of discretion. Sex is the weapon, and baby, your body class is W-A-D. Probably heard how my exes don't know why they my exes. Little strictly X-rated, I call them my triple X's. Questions they address me, how I get them undressing. Even freak out the freaking dress, baby, that's my blessing. Nigga, she feel a little shy, just pull her by Dickies. Tell her we can trade secrets, but we can't trade hickeys. Since the absence of evidence, ain't evidence of absence. When you're present in my bedroom, don't leave any presents. Bringing that girl to life, her innocence, effervescence. I'm just a lover boy, when you think I'm flamboyant. Whisper in the air and I cloud her clairvoyance. Love with no reliance, though she calls it avoidance. mine, and you probably will more. Like my last shorty did me, like a phase ain't story. Then G-spot, sorry I had to leave you in a hurry. Got a call from shorty, said she wants some FaceTime. Said I hope you mean head on your big face now. That's the only way to score, not your sideline. Just number 2, number uno is the mine. Said she wanna play with my gun and catch all the bullets. Make an appointment to hot wire all the circuits if she worth it. You can any place, anytime. Shorty's watching my movies like she watching Lifetime. Sound like the open, but took the key out the lock. Trying to catch me on tick like my name was Scott. I'm sorry, baby girl, you can't outbox the box. And I ain't the bad guy, it's just the plot. Shit. Around my way, another nigga done got hit with that AK. And now he laid down on the pavement, police sirens blazing, the ambulance racing, but they won't save him.
Naito taking on his rival Edge. Edge teamed up with his rival Cole Quinn. And Edge is surrounded by his enemies. Tonight! Having an incredible matchup here. So now that we've officially started the stream, I would like to welcome you all by saying, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Fight Club on Club or Die on Twitch TV. As this is just an ordinary day around the way.
Different guns, so I'll be prepared for whenever the drama come. I keep them Eagles and them Rugers just to carry round, but got some shoppers close for when it's really going down. It's just an ordinary day around my way. Another nigga done got hit with that AK, and now he laid out on the pavement. Police sirens blazing, the ambulance racing, but they won't save him. That's just an ordinary day around my way. The patient is selling dope and cocaine. Man, we just chasing these dollars, trying to make a little profit. Popo trying to knock us, but they won't stop us. That's just an ordinary day around my way. If you're not from here, I suggest you stay away. It's my hood, my track, my rock, my set. The spot I rep it where I grew up at.
I got bitches on their drawers. I got expensive foreign cars. I'm getting money just to talk. I would never trade my life for yours. You can't see me boosted in the cause. I got killers on every corner with they burner. No bill collector, but you gon' feel this. Hello, this 38 special. Can't no fucking best said you better get some hair protection, but what you gonna do when it's 12 gauge? Mr. Rush wasn't never my name, but he ain't never sell drugs to a stranger. He ain't never had to switch up his fingers. What do you know about blowing up fingers? What do you know about gang banging his friends? Changing over money. With one phone call, he got killed and stranger. Go get money. 100 racks, I can blow that money. What's in your watch can't blow this money. I load up city, rocking like Kennedy Pop. They fought friends, I'm just friendly.
Every day around my way. Another nigga done got hit with that AK. And now he laid out on the pavement. Police sirens blazing, the ambulance racing, but they won't save him. That's just an ordinary day around my way. The patient is selling dope and cocaine. And he just chasing these dollars, trying to make a little profit. Popo trying to knock us, but they won't stop us. That's just an ordinary day around my way. If you're not from here, I suggest you stay away. Cause this my hood, my trap, my block, my set. This spot I rep it where I grew up at. You on dangerous ground, so keep your eyes open. Your head up, mind focusing, eyes loaded. Around my way, death lurking round every corner. I done spent project nights in the lobby, high as a kite. With a gun linked against the wall, can light up night, shooting dice. Niggas is losing, getting uptight. Arguments at night turn into full-blown fist fight. My mind was why fight and bother throwing puncher when the loser just go get a gun and come back dumping. You might as well just slump them. Fuck trying to box, you swing at me and I'ma pop your top like Johnny on the spot. That's a fucked up way to live, but partner, that's how these streets work.
Back between the ropes.
The fuck 5 holes, you know, can't tell me and I keep going in the bitch in the back with a brick in the hole.
Do that shit, my nigga. Oh, this was thinking about good. Hey, that shit hard as fuck, bro. Hey, turn that shit last up, bro. Man, let's party about that.
Hey.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is me.
In my stove. 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 75 drill. 7 miles, 7 for the road. Next 5-4, don't fuck a 5-0, no. Can't come in, I be close, got a bitch in the back with a dick in the hole. Niggas say you wanna get a zip, it's saying I skip no tears, so the trip, little bitch, nigga, I'm mad at you, my lip, you my lip, nigga, know you ain't ready with the shit, little bitch, nigga, yeah. I'm by my business, young niggas is good, you bitches, you bitches, you get shit, you know you serving that fire, that get me fire, I carry that money for a heart. Head in my stove, 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 head in my stove.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over. It's over. He's making a statement here with his attack.
It's the home of the tricks, half state for the raw, it's dose on the ship, right high on lip. Who want it? Who need it? We got it. Down on the paper, soda up on the quota, open 24/7, open don't do doors up. Who want it? Who need it? We got it.
That Brick City bullshit, I'm on it, we'll beat the night, you'll be dead by the morning. Turquoise shit 5, call it the Green Hornet. High tech shit, fit with the beam on. You got loose slips, I'm putting the beam on. You like a full closed home, I'm putting the lean on. I write a rhyme up in your mouth like M&M's. Think shit sweet since I beat out the tenements. Name rings bells from gold bricks to pin it. Sick punchlines, metaphors and synonyms. It's all about the brands, Jacksons and Benjamins. No grind, no shine, so I get it in. I'm the best. Keep raps like cantaloupe. Tired of the weak rap, so I got the antidote. Niggas hate what you think I got the hammer for. With big bullets that look like hammer toe.
It's the home of the fix, cafe for the raw, it's dose on the strip, right high on lip. We on it. Who need it? We got it. Down on the baking soda, up on the corner, open 24/7, local dope endorser. Who want up? Who need it? We got it. We walk warm with the state. We can get this box and get hung from a tree like Christmas stockings. If you wanna live, here's your option.
Welcome back, Chef.
Bring back, increments the clock. Fuck up. Come on, dog, come the next Bob Barker. You wanna fit, wait, purchase and test my partner. So why you getting gas up an ex-com partner? I straight cut throats like an ex-com partner. Catch me kicking and grooving, and it can't stay throwing back shots like I'm taking communion. I bring the 18 goons in, wherever we at, it's gonna look like a gangster reunion. I'm trying to see through the flesh, and I play the block extra tight like James from Sweatshop. Trying to hit one of your men with a six or a headshot, so I can see the fucked up make it a dreadlock. And I know y'all wanna choke me to death, cause I ain't so many niggas who made no groceries left. And a pimp, we supposed to be fresh. So I'm trying to find out which mama should go and close to the neck. It's the home of the big cafes where the raw is dose on the strip, right high on lip. Who want it? Who need it? We got it. Down on the baking soda, up on the corner, open 24/7, local dope endorser. Who want love? Who need more? We gotta die.
The 50 days to 50 states just to make it to this Cali. We thrashed every time we got a rock star mentality. We straight out the alley. We live from the crack house. Ain't gotta be the best out to be the best out. Treat rap like the corner gonna weed the rest out. You either feeling messed out or was even left out. Young Anthony Stokes, ain't nobody coming close. If somebody wanted jokes, I could probably give them dose. Whiter than the Pope, you can fight it in the post. So many dead presidents, all I see is jokes. I'm the host of the show, it's dope from the jokes.
Cole Quinn might be a man line on the trigger after picking up a huge victory over Gaijin along with Edge tonight. And here comes my match. I'm taking on Crazy Genie, and I will be defending the WWE African American Heavyweight Championship of the world. The 24/7 championship, that is.
Unwrap a new Nature Valley crispy, creamy wafer bar. Crisp wafer. Creamy peanut butter. Chocolate.
granola.
This game got the SOS song on it still, right?
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Hardcore Television Championship.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champ and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is! Here we go, guys! Let the power of positivity consume you guys. Come on. Iron, sit down. Shut up. This is egregious. I can't help it. You're embarrassing yourself. One of the most exciting superstars in the history of WWE. And oh yeah, one of the most positive too. So he's down with the power of positivity. Come on, guys. Let me see those hits. I wouldn't show you my hits if you were the last human being on planet Earth, Byron. That's the power in the palm of yourself. Oh, can you?
It's looking like I'm out of double. I pull up and run out. I pull up and know I ain't pulling my.
Introducing the champion from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 247 pounds. He is the WWE European Hardcore Television Champion.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I put the bag in the bag on Bill Bones. Bag in the bag on Bill Bones. Bag in the bag on Bill Bones. Niggas talking shit that I can kill. I put the bag in the bag on Bill Bones. I put the bag in the bag on Bill Bones. Bag in the bag on Bill Bones. These niggas talking shit that I can kill. All the bags, put the bag in my piece bag, in my jeans sag, and they bragging, I don't feel, I don't crab. This is wrong, touchdown, make I feel I'm gold. They got go like lesson in the trap, you know they still troll. They don't show that ass on that ass, now I feel like I just catch my ass. I'm on my press, I put that hammer to a second. On the second, wasn't gave you a second to learn your lesson. I bet I ain't giving you no second chance to regret it.
I get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
You feel me, club? I never knew Kofi Kingston could actually match your championship as much as the 24/7 championship.
Talking shit that I can feel. I put the bag in the bag on the billboard. I put the bag in the bag on the billboard. Bag in the bag on the billboard.
Kobe Kingston.
Slide in her cage like a bad bitch. Shawty on my mind, she wanna in the direction. On the other time, yeah, your girl stay arrested. Say I'm on my mind, what's it said? I'm a bad man. I slide in her cage like a bad man. I must be looking like you should let this straight. No, bitch, I'm gonna go. I'm talking to it, I'm talking to it. Shot cheese on me, but I just keep it on me. You know what I mean? You wanna get married, say yeah, sure, make me a dream. What's up, I mean? When I come through, I keep. I should come from Tai Chi, drinking Thai tea, sitting on the beach, drinking many cream trees, so that let it be. I'm a fake, don't you look for the fame for the day I need. I'm a fake for the pussy, so I'm such a mother, put it on me. Just let a nigga show. Oh my God, she wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me out of time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man, I slide in her cage like a bad bitch. Shawty on my mind, she wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me out of time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man, I slide in her cage like a bad man.
Girls good, I'm slipping and I'm sliding the way I got you ready. Got me feeling like a Poseidon. If you ride it on my burner, it might kill me if they fight it. Like time is out. I'm still not white, I can't cut. Young nigga as a cut. You don't fuck. All me wanna do is fuck. Still buy you some
Shawty on my mind, she wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me out of time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man. I slide in her cage like a bad man. Shawty on my mind, she wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me out of time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man. I slide in her cage like a bad man. She wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me all the time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man. I slide in her cage like a bad man. Shawty on my mind, she wanna hurt in the fashion. Call me all the time while your girls stay arrested. Say I'm on her mind, that's what said. I'm a bad man. I slide in her cage like a bad man.
The week was yesterday. Welcome to the funeral. Money looking right, and my bitches looking beautiful. Money by the minute while you sitting in your cubicle. The bitch, what am I gonna do with you? Week was yesterday. Welcome to the funeral. Money looking right, and my bitches looking beautiful. Money by the minute while you sitting in your cubicle.
Ready for the speaker, play the band.
Got so many bitches, I could make my own team. And all between me and my niggas, we could make our own people. Yeah, they gangsta ass bitch, that'll pull up on me. Motherfucking own it, gotta pin it on me. Only 23, but I'm a fucking OG. Yeah, pedal to the metal while they running on E. And all my hoes look good, keep all my bitches on sober. All your hoes look bad like all your bitches on dope. No, people chasing right after I wake up.
pause there, when they take you to the Buick, the barber, Beefcake Barbershop, that would be so fucking awesome.
Welcome to the funeral. Money looking right, and my bitches looking beautiful. Money by the minute while you sitting in your cubicle. The bitch don't give head. Well, what the fuck am I gonna do with you? Wait, was yesterday. Welcome to the funeral. Money looking right, and my bitches looking beautiful. Money by the minute while you sitting in your cubicle. The bitch don't give head. Well, what the fuck am I gonna do with you? Sometimes love you, sometimes love me. Unconditional. Sometimes you love me unforgivable. Sometimes unforgivable. Sometimes unconditional. Sometimes unforgivable. You can love me, you can hate me, you can love me, and you really want to. Don't show money, you know. You can love me, you can hate me, you can love me, you know I love you. I ain't gonna never trip, you know. If I had it, I give all. Don't really trip, no. When I get the money, I'm a ball. You can act anybody, girl, you see. I'm gonna still be me, you see. 100% when I was there, I gave everything you see. Anything you need, anything you could breathe, anything you could talk to, I know. I'm not gonna change. Unconditional. I'ma still love you, give a ball. Unconditional. I'ma still love you, unforgivable. I'ma still love you, unforgivable. I'ma still love you, unconditional. Sometimes unforgivable. I'ma still love you, unconditional. I'ma still love you. Ain't gonna put nothing up for you. Ain't gonna really never trouble you when I tell you. I'ma love you, saying you know. If I hustle, it's my hobby. You can't charge me, so you can get around me. I ain't giving up on nothing you see. Only thing I'ma give up is a dollar dream. Do you know I love you when you see me? I ain't never tripping, I ain't never gonna trip, I ain't gonna trip. Even to my baby, even to my brother, even to my sister, even to my love. R.I.P. Still love you, till today, still love you. Unconditional. Sometimes unforgivable.
unconditional, unconditional, unconditional. Sometimes, unforgivable.
Well, as I was telling Ray, Jack, I've been thinking about trying something new.
What you mean?
Well, I've always been a worm man, but Ray was telling me about your bait.
Bait? You call it bait. I like the way you spin.
Well, I got 20.
20 to all the bait you need, Jack.
Spotify. 30 million songs. Some are real big hits. Some are really not. All songs were not created equal. Play the songs you love, skip the ones you don't. Get a free 30-day trial of Premium. Skip whatever. We won't take it personally. So try Premium and start skipping. Tap the banner now to find out more.
BET is the streaming service you've been waiting for, bringing you black culture anytime, anywhere. The movies you love, the shows you grew up.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Wait, what? The fuck? The fuck happened here?
Well, Kofi Kingston apparently threw serum in your glasses and you were unable to see. So the guy then hits you with the trouble of paradise and steals your new 24/7 champion, Mr. Kofi Kingston himself.
Alright, well I'm glad I got an answer. But Chef, where the hell did you just come from? As we proceed to give you what you need. I can see. What up, Gothic Princess? How you doing? How you been? Gothic Princess, I think you're actually eligible to get into the very next match as Lizard and Buck Nasty. We'll be in one-on-one action tonight.
Hey, do you have any empty slots at all?
I
don't even want you to download someone seriously. I just want to see if this call I make can actually be downloaded. Everyone who keeps trying to download it, it keeps saying like you have reached your 20 download limit.
He glitched.
What? Yeah. How do you like unglitch a call?
It's something. I can't remember what it is, but it's like something. I don't know if it's the victory scene, but it's like one thing that's probably glitching them.
All right, I'll try taking up the victory and see if that works.
I can't remember. Kingslayer, you remember what it was that was glitching, guys? It was like we took it off of them and they stopped glitching. But this is about to be a fatal 4-way. As same ladder, but now the Gothic Princess and Jet Setter then showed up. We about to see Tattoo Baby and the man in action.
Ooh, okay, I like this. Shit. But if you're asking me where the hell I came from, I just teleported to places that I needed at all times.
She ain't nothing wrong with that. I get Billy Kay in action.
I'll tell you right now, I really wish I did have Nightcrawler's ability to be able to fucking teleport places. That shit would be like, should be fire. Fuck that.
What happened yesterday? The crowd can't be booing the true owner of WWE though. Oh, they've been booing me forever.
Yeah, right. Shit.
What happened yesterday? Did my girls win? I think so. Where's Naomi person at? Her phone broke, so she can't be here. But I have seen her tweet, and I've like liked her tweets and retweeted them shits, and like she ain't like did nothing like, you know what I mean, sent a tweet back or none of that shit. But it's Panda. Shout out to Panda.
I was wondering who owns that Panda, because it reminds me of Tekken. I feel like we're playing Tekken wrestling when you have Panda on the team.
I hear that shit. Yeah, word up. Yeah, Panda been out here putting in that work, but since Panda hasn't been able to get up in here, that Panda ain't been in action in quite some time. I want them to come out together and hit off. Alright. Well, Gothic Princess, I know you were active on Twitter. You know what I mean? I was going to get the deal done on Twitter, because I ain't going to take Panda Superstars off of her if she got goddamn pre-authorized clearance to be away because of phone obligations. You know what I'm talking about?
My phone had an operation?
Yeah, phone had an operation, so she on the pup list right now.
Yeah, I really gotta get Kingslayer to come back to me, because my character already has their victory removed too.
Who's Tattoo Baby?
Yeah.
That's Tattoo Baby. I gotta retweet the club.
She need to join my faction.
Oh. Just Lou said Tattoo Baby need to join the Bullet Click, I'm assuming.
The Bullet Click.
Trying to think, Gothic Princess, I'll link the tweet. Gothic Princess, has that ever happened though? Like, I think I remember hearing that. Like, has that ever happened though? Naomi and Becky Lynch teaming up? Like, was that ever a thing? I know they'll team up. There's a point where they're teaming up Naomi with any fucking body and shit. Everybody.
That happened in SmackDown during when they were both faces.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay.
They had a very limited roster. They were trying to make everybody play with everybody type shit.
I ain't gonna stop, man. That time period that you're talking about on SmackDown is the best SmackDown's ever been. Word up. I feel like they established a lot of shit that's on. I feel like that year on SmackDown established like most of the guys who are actually stars right now that people like to see and shit, including Jon Moxley. But McMahon being him, Becky still wants to. Yeah, I like Naomi. I feel like if Nia Jax being hurt is why we haven't seen Tamina in action, then I'm down with Naomi teaming up with Tamina again and going after the tag titles.
She's been out because Sarah Logan gave her a concussion. And
Oh,
because
damn.
of the report, she's been put on the TBD list, the to be determined.
Damn, I didn't even know that
So
shit.
Sarah Logan bust open Dana Brooke's fucking nose or head, and then gives Tamina a concussion so hard that she's not put on the list.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe Sarah Logan need to be fighting intergender matches.
Right? That's what I'm with, man. Put her on 205.
Shit, put her on a War Machine. Goddamn, put them in 6 minutes. If they goddamn War Machine been fighting squash matches for the last 3 weeks, just put them in 2-on-3s against 2 men.
What is it? Is it Ro and Sarah Logan is married?
No, I think it's Sarah Logan's married to Ivar. She's Sarah Ivar.
Oh, okay, Sarah Hansen. Got it.
She might be Sarah Eric though. Sarah the Red.
Alright.
And here comes one half of the Iconics.
Hey, Kayla! Hey, Kayla!
Yo, man, these two women are two of the most. I seen some shit last night where they was doing a mock commercial for the ice cream bars on Edge and Christian that I'd never seen before. WWE should have made a way bigger deal out of that bit than they did. They should have put that shit on Raw, just that bit, that one bit.
How come Iconics never get any fucking screen time anymore? They're the only women who can actually control the microphone.
Bruh.
Other than Becky.
Bruh. Don't you understand that the tag team titles are a curse? Soon as a team wins the women's tag team titles, they regulate it to social media. Yeah, I thought these women was going to be able to appear everywhere and compete everywhere. I remember when Becky Lynch was doing the interviews last year about these tag team titles and what they should be like.
Right?
I wonder if she's happy with the way they're being portrayed. To be completely honest with you guys, the Iconics are the people that I wanted Becky Lynch to fight at this pay-per-view. Like no bullshit. Hold on, let me put this really right. Since Bayley fought Alexa and Nikki Cross last pay-per-view, I would have booked Becky against Alexa and Nikki Cross this pay-per-view, and I would have booked Bayley against the Iconics in a triple threat match to make it seem fair. And I'd have Bayley go over. I'd barely go over the Iconics.
Do you think rice and beans would go well on a White Castle burger?
You mean literally the White Castle burger? Like the actual burger from White Castle?
White Castle, like fresh from White Castle type shit.
And where'd you get the rice and beans from?
Oh, Spanish stop, fucking down the block. Really good.
Yes.
They make homemade pernil, fucking mofongo. They make all the good shit.
Yes. I do think it'd be good.
Well, White Castle right now is running a deal. If you get an order there, apparently you can get 10 free sliders. I forget which fucking delivery service. I gotta look into it if you make an order from there. So I'm gonna look into that.
It might be Grubhub.
I know Grubhub has them. Because I did order White Castle one time from there.
I can't wait till you have 2K20. You want Henny Omega as the chairman? That shit I wish. Because I remember Becky wanting their titles a lot of times. Yeah, I do. I remember that too. I thought that was a cool storyline.
Oh, Uber Eats. It's with Uber Eats.
Nice.
But do you use Uber Eats on the computer, or do you have to use on your phone?
I do not know. Hey, what up, Chop? Welcome back, player. Did I hear food? Hell yeah. And Bite Squad, DoorDash, and White Castle. Wish we had it here in Denver. Yeah, we ain't got that out here neither.
Yeah, but Denver's got legal weed, so you guys beat us.
Yeah, I'd rather have legal weed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Same way Chef could go down and get them beans and rice, Chop could go down and get a gram. Go right down the street real quick, get a gram. Walk around smoking that thing too. Roll it up right in the store.
Oh shit! So the name of the deal is the Harold and Kumar meal. 30 original sliders, 5 large fries, and 4 drinks, $23.
Wait, 30 sliders? Say this again, 30 sliders.
5 large fries.
5 large fries. 4 drinks. $20. Hell yeah, man! I put $5 in that. I put $6 into that. Let's get 4 of us up in here. Who want to go in on this with us? We already got Chef, Lizard, and me. That's 3 of us. God damn it! It's $6 a piece. Wait, that's gonna get us there? Yeah, it's $24 to get us there. Yep. Wait, 6 times? Yeah, that's 24. Yeah, hey, so it's $6 a piece. All right. I don't know how we gonna divide 30 White Castles among goddamn 4 of us. Know what I'm talking about? Somebody gonna get them 2 extras.
Oh, we call
Chef
it.
and Lizard, y'all take the 2 extras.
Yeah, fucking, we call it. 2 people get 7, 2 people get 8. 7 points with 21, 28 with 2 extras.
Kofi challenged me. Shit, Kofi just beat me. Roll in the store. They come pre-roll. Damn. Orton has to win. I pay the whole thing. Kofi didn't challenge him. Orton has to win in SummerSlam. Yeah, I got the weed, but we ain't got the good munchies to go with the weed. I ain't gonna stunt. That deal Chef just said is a deal. That's literally the Harold and Kumar. Orton said he did. Orton won the #1 contender match on Raw. When? When the fuck did Orton wrestle on Raw? Oh yeah, he did.
The last time Randy Orton wrestled on Raw was Daniel Bryan was fighting His Story.
That's what I'm thinking. Wasn't that on SmackDown? No. Yeah, that would have had to been on SmackDown, Kingslayer. I thought I didn't watch Raw. It must have been 3 weeks ago? Must have been 3 weeks ago on Raw. RKO to be the new champ? I hope not. Crazy Genie, do you need to see your match? We need Orton era. What the fuck? Orton gotta win. What the hell? Gothic Princess, what the hell are we talking about now?
Yo, what fucking Vince McMahon pipe did you smoke out of?
He like, I only had to be Randy Orton. Yeah, that was fun. No, over the top. That Battle Royal. Seth won. To face Brock. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got an idea, Gothic. I got an idea. You'll find yourself a man that's always stuck in a cast, have a kid with him, and you'll have yourself a Randy Orton.
Orton as champ be nice? No, it wouldn't. Orton putting Kofi Kingston over after burying him 10 years ago would be nice. But he should have fought Randy Orton first. This should have been the first person he fought. I don't even know who the fuck Kofi was fighting.
A little bit of build-up and him fighting Randy Orton at a big pay-per-view.
I get that. I'm with that too. Yeah. I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, I'll go with the throwaway pay-per-view, and Kevin Owens right now is very throwaway.
Yeah, that's what that's the part I guess I am complaining about, is that like to me the feud with KO and the feud with Dolph Ziggler really didn't mean nothing. Like they was like throwaway feuds.
It's like if I get hungry and I go get myself some instant ramen. That's what those feud felt like.
Yeah, straight up. But now that Dolph Ziggler done called out Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler's looking like some prime rib. It's only a couple slices. But it's still prime rib. You know what I'm talking about? The man taking Billy Kay off of that ladder there. He beat Styles. Who beat Styles? I was mad about Kofi beating the wrestling god. He does get an RKO out of nowhere. He is right if you push Orton too much. Seth eliminated Orton, so Orton faced Kofi, Seth faced Brock.
I mean,
Dolph's gonna get speared and jackhammered.
Let's be clear about something. Kingslayer might say he stole that from DDP, but DDP stole that from fucking Animal's brother, John Laurinaitis, or Johnny Ace.
I think Johnny Ace gave it to DDP.
Did he give it to him? Like,
I read an article.
Hey,
I read an article. Cool. DDP said that he gave it to him.
Oh. Well, this chick is about to win. Tattoo wins because Becky Lynch was helping her out. You saw that shit, right?
Wow. I'm about to clip that shit is what I'm about to do.
I don't know, man. It looks like Becky Lynch and Tattoo were definitely working in unison.
It looked like cahoots to me.
Your personal best. Run farther, push harder, and land
all he needs is Victoria to come out to the Tattoo theme.
It's super soft DNA locking. Look like cahoots to me. Your personal best.
Oh, being able to hit the cutter from out of nowhere. Yeah. Honestly, that is something that DDP and Randy Orton are both even about, based on their generation. Like, DDP didn't have the high flyers that he was dealing with the same as Randy Orton's dealing with today.
Well, to be completely honest, there were tons of high flyers on the WCW roster. They just never made it that high up the card. Well, to be completely honest, there were tons of high flyers on the WCW roster. Yeah, WCW, that was back when wrestling was discriminating on size. guys. Smaller guys fight smaller guys. Big guys fight big guys. So you're not bigger than Hogan, you ain't fighting him. GG's Jet Setter.
Oh man, I just wanted to do something on Twitch I couldn't say out loud. I'm very happy about it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll one up right now for the family.
Yep, and we appreciate it. GDP was countering in the cutter from nowhere before and missed Money in the Bank. Yeah, I guess you can claim that. I think it was about the third or fourth one she's won as we proceed.
I really had to compare it. Randy Orton is kind of better out of nowhere cutter. I'm not saying he did that. Is that you had the Evan Bournes, you had the Carlitos, you had the Seth Rollins, where he jumped off the fucking back and hit the gigantic cutter. Like, I'm telling you, I think like Randy Orton should have figured out how to turn the RKO into a submission, like everybody else figured out with Raw. Like you do the cutter, you hold onto the neck, you roll backwards, and you got guillotine lock.
I'm with that. But it's because of stuff like that why I never really considered Randy Orton great. Like he's good as fuck. It's probably like, but see like seriously, like when I look at Randy Orton, like he's right. All he had to do was show up and be Randy Orton. But when I look at Randy Orton, it's like I've got so many guys ranked above him. Guys have never won world champions. Like I've got, like I don't know if I got DDP ranked above Randy Orton, but as far as charisma, yeah.
I mean DDP did win a world championship, so
yeah.
I wouldn't put him in that category.
No, I was actually talking about Mr. Perfect, guys who ain't win no championships, but they're clearly better than Orton.
That always comes to mind.
Clearly
Someone
better.
who's ever snubbed out of the world title scene, Mr. Perfect. Why? Hogan. Hogan. All fucking time.
Yeah,
Mr. fucking ego dick size.
You know, they sit here and say, and Orton is a very good heel, man. He's a very good heel, man. He's great in the ring.
Solid.
No but question. When it comes to heels, man, there's a lot of guys I know that's better heels than Randy Orton, and better all around. Godfather, I'm gonna put up there is better than Orton, mostly because the Boogeyman, to me, when the Boogeyman was running, was way more over than what anything Orton's ever done, and wait. The range that it would take.
Godfather. I'm sorry. When you say Godfather, which heel are you talking about? Are you talking about Right to Censor, or are you talking about Kamala?
I'm talking about the man who played all four gimmicks, Papa Shango, Godfather, and the Good Father. To me, the fact that he can even play all four gimmicks put him in a rare motherfucking air that we still talking about Foley, and most people only regard Foley in this light. You know what I'm saying? But Randy Orton ain't played but one character. Randy Orton has played one character since he debuted. The only literal change in him between the debut and now is that he's got more tattoos. And now he finally wears a hoodie. Like everything else is the same. He's got the same trunks. He has the same gait to the ring. His theme song changed once. And it's like very boring to me. It's very boring to me. But at the same time, I understand that there's a type of heel that is when he gets to play a heel, and I'm into it.
The way you just explained that, like Randy Orton is like if you were in a relationship and the only thing you had was missionary sex, and that's it.
Yes.
You tried to turn over.
Yes.
You even tried to move a little bit.
But the caveat here is that you can always count on this missionary sex. Whereas there's some guys who ain't getting no booty. But then there's other guys who having porno star sex, donkey punching, and all types of shit. You know what I mean? All over the place. Bukkake. Alright?
I'm sorry, donkey punching's always the best.
Word up. Alright? There's other guys getting that bukkake, but Randy Orton, you ain't gonna get none of that. It's just straight vanilla ice cream every time. Even when it's got the vanilla bean sprinkled in it. As soon as you got even if it's got, see when he heals, like when the vanilla beans are sprinkled in the vanilla ice cream and shit, she got the shit all grounded up, little black spots. But when he's face, it's just regular vanilla ice cream. That's not true. Orton debuted as a babyface? He didn't turn heel until he got dropped from Evolution. That's not true. He was heel in Evolution.
What? When he dropped from Evolution, he was doing a babyface. What?
Yeah, I know.
What? I think you're thinking the opposite. I'm sorry. You're just confused.
Yeah, you got the exact opposite.
Yeah, I won't even insult you. You're just confused.
Yeah, I remember when he debuted as a face. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about, like, his character hasn't changed. His look hasn't changed. I'm not talking about whether or not he goes from face to heel.
Oh, one look, in case anybody wants to be technically correct, that's it. In the very beginning, when he was in Orton clothes, they were short. And now, they are great. That is the only thing they changed. And somebody was and said, really technical. You feel me? Oh yeah, Lizard just said use that bam. They was clearly wrong.
Oh wow, his nicknames have changed. Wow.
The Viper, the Legend Killer,
The Apex Predator.
The Apex Predator, Slytherin, Snake, anything Lizard Reptile related is his name, other than the Punch! Yeah, Lizard said, remember the Punch? Remember when Randy Orton actually had one of the best finishers? The Punch is so fucking slept on. Like,
Yo, but they banned that shit though,
like
man.
that in real life, you will give them a fucking concussion.
Hey, let me ask you a question, yo. Have you ever seen a snake? Have you ever had a friend who had a snake or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or a friend with a cat?
Yeah.
Did your friend ever defang his snake or declaw his cat?
No, because we never liked the idea of mutilating the animal.
Well, to me, when you take the punt away from Randy Orton, you're taking the fangs right out of the Viper.
Yes. I'll repeat for this year. I'm just saying, as soon as you took the punt away from the snake, you took away all the venom, all the fucking. Yep. The RKO is the leap attack of a snake, but the fight was the punch. It was the ending, the exclamation point at the end of everything.
That's facts.
Vince McMahon told that shit just for it to go away. Yes. That is a very good fucking point.
I can tell you, Lizard. I can tell you, Lizard, because he's only good at coming out there, being tall, having a decent chest, and throwing his arms up in the air and hitting RKO. Like seriously though, as far as like stuff where your move set goes with your character. You know, I don't think there's some of it.
You have to make sure. One thing I have to point out, when he throws his arms up in the air, he has to make sure he doesn't dislocate any of his shoulders, like he's had many surgeries on. And from a guy who's had 3 surgeries on one shoulder, you don't fucking throw your arms up there without concern.
Y'all terrible, man.
I'm serious. I've had 3 surgeries on my left shoulder. Randy Orton's have what? Multiple surgeries on both shoulders? Shoulders that are required for the RKO. And when he's doing remember that weird shake he would fucking do with his whole body go? It looked like he was at a weird rave dance when he would look like making himself look like a snake.
Wait, is that when he does the thing and then he turns his body around and starts slapping the ground and goes into that place?
Yeah,
that is literally the only character work he's done in his whole career. That right there is the only thing he sold his gimmick with. That's the only reason I think he's a Viper. That's it. Just that. But that's just fire. You're right, though. You're right. He come down on that mat too hard the wrong way with that right shoulder first and shit. It might be a problem.
He dislocated his shoulder.
Damn.
He didn't break his wrist. He dislocated his shoulder by punching the mat.
Broke his wrist banging the mat? Damn. Club would know how to improve Orton. He doing it right now. All he gotta do is fight Kofi. And talk all his shit. Cause it's listen, man, anybody who saw the shit between him and Kofi before knows that you don't need much but to put them on the poster. Kofi got the belt, Randy the challenger. For me, that's 10 years in the making.
One thing I say I like about Randy Orton recently, he still remembers Chris Benoit. On Twitter or on Instagram, he wrote that he was getting ready to fight Kofi Kingston while also drinking a bottle of Grey Goose while exercising. Not sure if you noticed that. And then he wrote, I think this is my memorial. This is my memory for when I won my first championship. Hashtag Benoit. Motherfucker is a WWE superstar writing hashtag Benoit.
He should, man. Benoit was one of the top guys in the company, man. He's the only guy who put Randy. First guy put him over.
They gonna put him for Roman Reigns.
I'll tell you right now, he's the only guy that really made me hold on to WWE. If it wasn't for that, I could have easily fallen off wrestling by accident.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. Word up. Chris Benoit was pound for pound one of the best, easily. And shit, anybody could tell that on the first sight. He was good, damn good for a long time, well before they gave him a shot. Either company. By the time WCW gave him a shot, it was too late. That's why he left the next day.
They gave the championship to him, then he quit.
Yep. Yep, I remember that match.
And then Sid Vicious picks up the crossface as a way to besmirch Chris Benoit in WCW.
I like that too. I ain't gonna stunt, man. I follow Psycho Sid right now to this day on social media. It's like the first guy. I remember that.
I was answering Liz's question.
I remember that. I've had Sid in the game. Tapped out a couple of guys with that shit.
Yeah, when I found out last year they actually incorporated it correctly, because in other games they didn't, it was over. Like, Sid was the fucking problem. Not only could he powerbomb you, he could rip your fucking neck off.
Yep.
It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. But if anybody...
Yeah, it's just like we had no fucking idea. We were like Sid versus like some other big guys. Like, this is gonna be funny to watch. And then fucking Sid Vicious with a crossface. Like, what the fuck? Why is Psycho Sid pulling out a crossface making people
I ain't gonna
tap?
stop, man. People make a lot of jokes about Psycho Sid though, man, and he's had some bad runs in companies, but bruh, for like 20 years or something like that, like if we count like all the shit that he's actually done, he had a really impressive career, cause like damn near everywhere he went, he was a top guy as soon as he got there. So it ain't like he had to really work his way up. I ain't saying his work in the ring was stellar, but I'm saying that where he stood on the card, all these places, goddamn, was pretty high up. The guys he fought was all top guys. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
That's true.
Shit funny to me, man.
I remember when I was a kid, and I would talk about Hulk Hogan. My grandfather would talk about Sid Justice.
Yep. People used to tell me that Sid Justice was going to cream Hogan. Cream him.
The first wrestling match I ever saw was on WWF Superstars USA. It was Shawn Michaels versus some fucking somebody for the Intercontinental Championship, and it was like that's what made me fall in love with wrestling. That's why I started watching old like wrestling tapes and shit like that. Old Shawn Michaels made me fall in love, but during that journey of me looking up Discovery, Sid Justice or Psycho Sid, whatever you want to call him, was everywhere important during the 80s and 90s. When he was jumping for a feud with Hogan, working with the $1 Million Corporation, going to WCW to work with the Four Horsemen, to then easily come back and then work programs against Shawn Michaels, Vader, Taker,
Brett,
and many more, and be given the world title as well.
Won championships in all these places too. I ain't saying that he drew money like the big boys. I'm not saying all that. But he got the clout. Psycho Sid definitely got the clout.
The only problem is that his promo skills were very easy to make fun of.
Which is what made them incredible. Like, really? Hey, yo, if you follow his Twitter right now, like, he live tweets Raw and SmackDown whenever they're on, right? Serious? It's the funniest shit ever, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm not, like, it's not, it's, he just, like, tweeting it, though. It ain't like a video and shit. But he tweeting. He'll be like, this the one that get me and shit. This past Monday, he was like, I go out for a smoke and come back. I don't know. He just talking about smoking. He's shitting on the talent. This shit funny as hell. He's shitting on the booking. This shit be funny, bro. I love following Psycho shit. Word up. Yeah, I remember when him and Tatanka was paired together when they was in the $1 Million Corporation, man. Real talk.
Come on, Mustafa. I mean, Mufasa.
Mustafa. I know it.
Yeah, I'm so glad they just call him Ali now, because for years I kept calling him, ever since last year I've been calling him Mustafa, or I'm sorry, Mufasa, like from Lion King by accident.
Yeah, oh, I remember. It's funny.
Recently someone said, it's Mustafa with a T. I'm like, oh shit.
That's because they finally care about him now. That's what happens when you get pushed.
Man, just call him Muhammad Ali, and let's just like hear an old boxing promo that he said. I feel like that'd be better than current WWE booking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stun. I feel like all they gotta do is put some Muhammad Ali voiceovers on some Mustafa Ali footage and shit. He'd be ready for a match against Randy Orton, man. Honestly, I feel like Randy Orton should be putting over a lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys. Kofi and Mustafa Ali specifically.
He doesn't like flippy things. He doesn't like things that flip.
Well, I agree, I understand that, and I know that we'd be looking for the, what is it, the 054, the 054 to get reversed into RKO.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It would be.
450 turn into RKO.
That's facts.
Right back.
Old DX pick is easy. So I saw old DX pick and all, I didn't know who was who. It went Triple H, China in that order. They always stood in that order. Cena on the Hollywood. Michaels helped Miz. His debut as face, didn't have running gimmick as the boy heartthrob with Stacy Keibler. He faced Hardcore Henny. Hardcore Holly. This one was super old.
What my favorite move is?
What's that?
Moonsault stomp.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
well, Linda showed me a clip. 2 Japanese women, one of them was Io Shirai, and apparently this fucking shit looks so stiff. And when Japanese girls do this shit, Japanese women do moves, they always look stiffer than they ever had been before. I don't know. It's about like their small frames, and when they do something, it looks more severe compared to 2 bulky guys wrestling, where it just looks, oh, they're gonna fall, it's not gonna hurt them. They're covered in muscles.
That's true. That's true.
Versus when you see like somebody like Io Shirai or Kari Sane's fucking like size, and you see them do like a snap dragon suplex, you think for fucking sure those people are breaking their bones.
That's facts. I ain't gonna stun. It's something I'm trying to figure out, because I just seen it on Insta last night. No, Twitter this morning.
Sorry, from the top rope with a moonsault stomp, or the moon stomp. Is that right? Yeah, moon stomp.
Man, I just seen Io Shirai backstage too sweet and Rhea Ripley, and I'm trying to figure out when the fuck did Io Shirai turn heel. I seen she changed her outfit, but why the fuck did she turn heel?
I can tell you, she's been losing constantly with Shayna Belair. It's always called Shayna Belair. So Shayna Belair, the Queen of California. Alright, so what she did, she keeps beating Io Shirai, and then in the last cage match, Candice LeRae got, she interfered in the middle of the cage match which then, according to Io Shirai, cost her, again, the championship, which then she was completely frustrated, took out a chair and started beating Candice LeRae, and now she's turned to heel, and not the type of heel that teams up with Shayna Baszler, but like the type of heel that just does her own type of fucking thing.
I got you. She just beats up all the other faces. I guess I'm with that.
I think it's because they have nothing else for her, and they're running out of heels at NXT.
And they don't need any more Kabuki Warriors. Well, there's the 3 horsewomen. I don't know really what you consider Bianca Belair, but I guess she's a face since she was facing Shayna Baszler.
Neutral, in my opinion.
I know, right?
Food and cheers.
Yeah, because she was a heel against Mia Yim, and now then she was a face against the horsewomen.
I just want to say right now, Mia Yim is going to show you a lot of magic if you've not seen what she can offer to everyone in the chat. Mia Yim is great in the ring.
I just want to tell all you in the chat that Mia Yim just tweeted me back earlier this week. Cause we got the call. Yep. And if y'all ain't following her ass on Twitter, you need to start now. If you ain't following her on Instagram, what you waiting for? If you ain't following her ass around from arena to arena in front of sold out crowds, well, what are you doing? What are you talking about? She came out with the NWA t-shirt on last night and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, word up. I ain't gonna stunt. Shayna Baszler had the Slayer one, so I seen what it was. You know what I'm saying? They both came out in their favorite air quotes band shirts. You know, NWA ain't no motherfucking band though. And Mia Yim was repping the hood. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, wait. So at what point is something not a group and is a band? Is when they're not playing instruments? That's always confused me. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta play an instrument to be a band. NWA ain't no band. See, if you in a band and your band just beat people up, well, that ain't a band. That's a rap group. Yeah, word up. That's a gang. I don't know what that is.
The Mean Street Posse. Shut the fuck up, Lizard.
Yeah, word up.
That's what we just need. We just need a reunion of Mean Street Posse again for Shane McMahon.
I ain't gonna stop, man.
Why did that happen at WrestleMania? It was in New York. Why didn't we get the Mean Street Posse to help beat up Miz?
Yeah, I thought the Mean Street Posse was from Connecticut, though.
Yeah, but Connecticut's right next to New York.
Yeah,
You're never gonna have
right
WrestleMania
next
in
to it.
Connecticut. Come on, let's be honest. Who the fuck's gonna go to Haverstraw, Connecticut? Nobody.
Yeah, she didn't like being Jade, though. I liked her better as Jade, but she didn't like being Jade. And technically her being Jade is technically racist. I ain't gonna stunt. Like, she was like she was more Asian as Jade than any Asian female wrestler I've ever seen. No bullshit. She was like real stereotypically Asian.
Did not watch her TNA time, to be honest.
Yo, but I ain't gonna stunt.
Clips, but I did not watch her time.
I ain't gonna stunt, man. When she was in TNA, man, bruh, like, I thought she was like the best chick in wrestling, like, period. And then she had these feuds with Sienna, also known as Allison Kay, who's right now the NWA Women's Champion, about to be at Bloodsport. Yo, her versus Sienna was like the best. Like, I don't think I've still seen a women like Mickey versus Trish is like #1 on my list for women's rivalries. Maybe Luna versus, I don't know,
Kong versus Gail Kim is definitely up there.
Yeah, that was a good rivalry. That was a really good rivalry. But all I'm saying is that for new women, especially for it to have not been in WWE with 2 women that ain't never been in WWE, they had like a rivalry that went through like 6 independent promotions and shit. I seen them 2 chicks fight almost everywhere, like. Right. But they also fought in the Mae Young Classic. But you already know from me telling you that they cool with each other and shit. One of them play a face, the other one play a heel. They getting Sammy and Kevin getting each other over and shit. Real talk.
One of my favorite independent rivalries that went through many companies for many years, Awesome Kong and fucking
the Dollhouse.
Mischief. Do you know who Mischief is?
No, that name ain't even ringing a bell.
Okay, Mischief was first of all Shimmer Women's Champion for almost 2 years undefeated.
Damn.
She was also the tag team, and they were known as the Spring Queens.
I know who you're talking about.
Alright, and
Daphne from TNA.
when Daphne went to the fucking TNA, she went there to have her whole thing. But on the Independents, Mischief and Daphne would team up because they would both scream. Mischief would also scream as loud as possible, like Daphne would. They became the Scream Queens. They always started teaming up for a while, and they were pretty successful. Mischief was champion. I think at least a couple independent promotions from NWA. I can't remember the other one. She showed up on ROH a few times. Outside of wrestling, she's actually a real-life scientist.
Damn.
Like a real-life fucking scientist. And then eventually, she got knocked up and married to Michael Ellen, and then her wrestling career just went on a hold after she had kids.
Damn.
But before that, she was such a fucking great, like, Cheerleader Melissa versus Mischief in Shimmer, where Falls Count Anywhere is one of the best, like, Shimmer matches I've seen. And Awesome Kong versus, Mischief throughout the fucking Independence for at least a couple of years. They were fucking solid every time they faced each other. They had great chemistry.
I might have to check that out, man. Especially the Awesome Kong and that Cheerleader Melissa, man. Real talk.
That's how I got into Cheerleader Melissa, because it was through Mischief.
Damn, that's crazy. I remember you was bigging up Cheerleader Melissa not too long ago. You know what I'm talking about? That sounds like a hell of a rivalry.
Ask her questions, but damn, she's good in fucking character.
That's facts. I know what you mean.
I respect it and hate it all at the same time. That's the point.
I feel the same way about Scarlett Bordeaux. I know exactly what you mean. What's going on, Cruz? How you doing? How you been? Shout out to
Priscilla
6ix9ine.
Kelly, I see really going forward in the future. She already just beat James Ellsworth for the Intergender Championship. I think it was in North Carolina in a bloody brawl. I think she just beat Joey Wyatt just recently. And with her, like, fame from the infamous fucking tampon stunt and throwing up on a guy, she knew how to get people's attention.
That's what it's all about.
I mean, I find what she did fucking great because nobody's ever done it before. And in the world of professional wrestling, to do any type of fucking first is so hard.
It's facts. I completely agree with you. As soon as I seen so many people was upset about it, I was like, she did something right. It's the same way, like literally, I just seen somebody on a, what's the name, alright, I'll give you an example. Sasha Banks just tweeted a gif of Naito when Naito was coming to the ring, I think, to face Moxley. And Naito was like walking like a trooper and shit, like a fucking, you know, mocking like a soldier and shit, right?
Yeah.
So Sasha Banks tweeted it, and I know there's like dudes on Twitter that I follow are like throwing shade at Sasha. And saying, oh well, you know, you know, we don't really miss her. I guess fans don't really miss her. And I'm over here like, yeah, but she ain't wrestled. They like, oh, she ain't wrestled since so I'm like, but bruh, she ain't wrestled since April, and she's still more relevant by posting cryptic tweets on Twitter than 3/4 of the roster. Like, for real, for real.
Not wrong. You're actually 100% right. As much as I don't like Sasha Banks, I'm still interested whenever she puts out a picture about what the fuck is going on.
Word up.
She does have my undivided attention. Oh, man. Yo, Kingslayer, we were trying to ask you earlier. I'm running into an issue with my car. Every time someone tries to download it, it says that they have reached the download limit. According to Club, it's glitched somehow. Do you know how I can fix it, Kingslayer?
Will she beat the Queen? I don't even care about that match, Gothic Princess. I ain't even gonna lie. That match seemed like it's like a combination of things. They ain't have shit for Charlotte for like the past few weeks, especially because without the championship, Charlotte don't have a gimmick. I guess they feel like they gotta give Charlotte a spot, and I know that they feel like bringing old people back will boost ratings. That's why I did the Raw reunion. But I'm not interested like in this match at all, at all. I never thought Trish Stratus was like the quintessential women's wrestler ever. Mostly because she was a valet for like the first 3 years that I seen her, and then when she started wrestling, she still wasn't good as Lita.
All right, I'm gonna go work on that right now.
I don't care at all about that bulldog she used to do.
What bulldog?
That bulldog Trish Stratus used to do.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah,
Trish Stratus did a lot of right things toward the end of her career.
I agree with that. I agree completely.
In the beginning with TNA, and then she was Vince McMahon's bitch and shit like that. I didn't give a fuck about that. None of that helped any women. You think all your mud and turkey gravy wrestling helped women?
Yep.
No, it caught our eye. It helped nothing. But later on, when you started working with the Victorias, the Jazz, the fucking
Mickey Jameses,
the Mickey James, yeah, I'm blanking on it. And then the Molly Hollies and shit like that. You got good fucking matches out of her, which made it good. That's what made you want to watch women's wrestling. I remember when I used to be on the fucking bus for high school going home. I would try to talk to people about wrestling, and I would tell them like, "Yo, did she have Trish Stratus, Mickey James match, something like that?" It's like, "Yeah, man, they had some like hot asses and something like that. I wish they could take off more clothes." I'm like, but if I wanted to watch porn, I would go watch on the internet. I'm talking about their wrestling ability and not their fucking looks, and that to me was always the key factor that became the women's wrestling. If I want to watch fucking two people fuck, I'll go watch a porn, I'll go to a strip club, I got options. But when I go watch wrestling, I want to see at least some wrestling in a wrestling match.
Yeah, I don't care if we can sit here and say for example, I prefer Mickey James over most of those women, but there's like a lot of women, you just mentioned some of them. It's like Lita. The first time I saw Lita, it was S.A. Rios' debut. All right, at that point, they only allowed Lita to do the same shit they only allow Zelina Vega to do. She can do a couple of spots with the guy she's with, and that's it. And then about 7 years later, they let Alita be like a full-time wrestler, and she became one of the greatest women that ever wrestled a fucking match and shit. All right, well, I just don't like the fact that she had to be handcuffed for like hella years, and now people look at Trish Stratus like her and Lita are on the same level, when Trish Stratus had to work really hard to get up to a level, and she still ain't on Lita. When Trish Stratus do a motherfucking moonsault, you come holla at me. Word up. Word up.
I think Trish Stratus, oh man, it's really hard because Lita was out of action for so fucking long because of her neck issue, because of Dark Angel, and then she re-breaks her fucking neck after suicide diving, that she has like a 2-year missing like piece in my head of when she was supposed to be wrestling. And then when she came back, I was never as caught up as I once was when she was first relevant. And ever since then, I fell off the hook personally.
I agree. I think honestly at that time she kind of got lost in the shuffle, because when she came back and it was women's wrestling again, she was like, you know, she wound up getting her feuds with Trish and shit like that. But Lita was always given good spots, so she was always featured well on the card. Like when I truly can't remember how much wrestling they were doing when Jericho and Christian had the bet on them and shit like that, and they were doing that storyline. I can't really remember how much wrestling the women were doing, but I know they were used prominently in a storyline that featured two guys who was going to get TV time, and that's a big enough push as it is. It's a very far cry from managing Test, Albert, and S.A. Rios. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely, my dude.
Word
Absolutely.
I don't even think S.A. Rios. Nah, I'm lying. S.A. Rios, I think, probably fought for a cruiserweight title.
I mean, S.A. Rios. Okay. For a second, I thought we were talking about like the relevancy of S.A. Rios. Like S.A. Rios is probably on a very low C scale for relevancy of history of wrestling. That's true. Very good for what he did for the light heavyweight division.
It's true.
And I guess his little bit of ECW work.
Yep. But even with that being said, I think we should be honest. At that time, WCW had a blossoming cruiserweight division that everybody was into. So WWF made a light heavyweight division that they weren't even invested into. And it ain't like Taka Michinoku. I'm not taking nothing away from Taka, all right? But Taka Michinoku was the light heavyweight champion like the whole time I was watching WWF. Like the whole time. I can't even really remember maybe two more light heavyweight champions.
Right.
I feel like S.A. Rios was a strong enough guy. If S.A. Rios debut right now on 205 Live, everybody be into that motherfucker.
No, I can argue that. I can argue that right now. Because who the fuck's paying attention to the Filipino guy that just came in? Or like the new Asian guy that's blowing everybody away?
Whoa. Those dudes don't got long red hair and white trunks, Chef. Now that goes a long way. S.A. Rios got a look. Them motherfuckers on 205 Live ain't got no look. They all look like a guy.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you make a good fucking point about that. No one has their own individual look at all.
Hell no, most of them dudes look alike. I think I don't know who's the Filipino guy you're talking about. Is this Humberto Ramos? Because I know I keep seeing him around.
Yeah, or Mexican guy, whoever the fuck the guy is that like came in.
Yeah, like, I know who you're talking about.
Everybody's saying that he's doing fantastic ever since he joined there. I'm like, that's great, but like, I don't know.
He has no character though. He just comes out and smiles. Yeah, like I mean, like every time I see him, he just comes out and smiles. I remember seeing him in NXT, and maybe the Cruiserweight Classic, maybe. But I've seen Humberto Ramos quite often. I don't think it was a Cruiserweight Classic. It definitely was NXT though.
I just don't remember the fucking guy at all.
Honestly, I like Humberto Ramos. I don't think he's in the right gimmick. I like him.
No.
I like him. I don't think he's making an impression really. You know.
I honestly think that people don't realize that you still need a gimmick of sorts to capture people's interest. Joey Ryan is dick flipping people.
Joey Ryan.
$millions.
Joey Ryan, right as of yesterday, like 4 hours after the video dropped, was like the #2 wrestling thing on YouTube behind WWE as a whole company. He had one video, that thing had more impressions than anything else. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Faster than anything else. And it's he's putting a lot of. He returned down offers for the WWE and AEW and shit, and he's in the middle of a divorce, and still right now he's probably still the best act on the indies. I'm not gonna say he's the hottest. He's probably the best act because it's definitely the most entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold up.
Is this match still fucking going?
It is, yo.
EC3?
Yes. Yes.
This is one of the longest matches I've seen between two regular wrestlers.
Alberto El Patron, he just started his own promotion in Mexico.
Yeah.
Him and Chavo.
He just did. Yeah. I think with Chavo, it could be a good thing. But also, I have no fucking idea. I don't know how to hope for a Chavo. Completely.
Yeah, I can't call it.
I hope they do well. 100%. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Oh god. Well, actually, I hope Chavo does well.
I hope they get a relationship with an American company, but I don't think they really need to, man. I think people be on some halfway racist shit. They don't realize Mexico, a whole country with whole own economy and shit. Motherfucker can make a complete living in another country and never have to worry about America.
Luchadors have existed before professional wrestling in America, so...
Well, just don't tell WWE fans that shit. WWE fans, you ain't made it till you made it to the WWE.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, WWE is the only high pedestal in the world.
It is.
Okay. Like, main eventing the Tokyo Dome is nothing. It's like filling up like a Barclays Center, where it's like half the size? Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna stop, man. I would rather main event Triple Mania than main event like the line to main event WrestleMania is so long that I would rather mid-card Triple Mania than pre-show WrestleMania. Like, be left off the pre-show at WrestleMania. You know what I'm talking about, man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to be on the. If I have to be on WrestleMania, you tell me you're on the pre-show. No, I'm good. Don't you want to be on TV? Nah.
I want to be on the DVD, bitch. Fuck TV.
I want commission. Even by the 5-second match. I want Goldberg. I want Rock. I want somebody to come out there. Rock bottom me 5 seconds. You know that 5 seconds gets me? It gets me a check every time. Put me on the goddamn DVD.
You know something? You ain't never lied. I'd rather take that spot too. I would much rather take that spot. Heard up.
Bray Wyatt was smart.
Yep, he was.
But he got rock bottom.
Yep. So was Harper and Rowan. You motherfuckers still getting paid from that episode.
Yep. Here he goes. You know what you do after you do well in WWE and you make money? You go do what Cody Rhodes and a bunch of others do. You do actual wrestling. You spend 5-6 years in WWE. You just learn the business. It doesn't matter if you're fully happy. Just do the best that you can with the shit that you're given. I'm not telling you that you're gonna like it. I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be good. It's not. Probably. Or you might get lucky and get stuck in a really good storyline, be relevant for a year or 2 or 3, and then just fade away or have your hopes and dreams broken. The ones that survive. The ones that survive, like fucking like the Cody Rhodes, who then come forward and just like do the best they can with everything. That is what we need more for our wrestling, like, society.
I agree.
As a professional wrestling society of the world, we need more, like, investment like that. That's why Alberto Del Rio and Chavo Guerrero opening up their own company. They're taking that chance because they saw Cody Rhodes do that type of thing with the Bucks and everything. And if you think about it, if it wasn't for that, that wouldn't have even been, like, a spark of an idea, probably.
That's facts. That's facts. And if it wasn't for the Bullet Club, Cody wouldn't even know the goddamn Young Bucks. And there wouldn't be no motherfucking Elite. And all this AEW shit, alright, would still be goddamn regulated to the mid-card and the main event of Ring of Honor. Alright.
I'm with it.
Hey, shout out to you, Sincere. I like seeing Orton beat 619. What you mean, Orton beat Rey Mysterio? If you think about it, I remember like a few years ago I looked at Orton's Instagram and like literally, I think he was following like 11 people and only 3 wrestlers was following was I think Batista, Rey, and like Chavo or some shit like that, or maybe Flair. It was like Batista, Rey, and then somebody else was either like related to Batista and Rey. It was like weird. I thought it was cool though. Matt Jackson, you said it at StarCast. If Cody hadn't met them, the Bucks and Kenny would be in WWE. Damn. Well, the Bucks said it. Hey, shout out to you, Sincere.
Said what?
That they'd be in WWE if it wasn't, if they hadn't met Cody. So if it wasn't for the Bullet Club, this so-called Elite would be the NC, the new club that matters. Yup.
Later, man.
As soon as Coney hadn't said yeah to Tony Khan, they was gonna go to WWE.
I got this guy. I got some money.
What up, Tolos? Y'all, Tolos, this is one of your matches. This match has been going on for about 25-30 minutes. It's just an Extreme Rules match. Both of these superstars are bludgeoned, beaten, and bloody. We got 316 comments in the chat. Oh, hell yeah. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. Alright, I got my eyes on this match now. Because Cody had faith, the Bucks, Kenny had faith, also turned down WWE. They did it right. They did it right.
That's right.
They didn't have much of a choice.
Oh no, they had a choice. They could have re-signed with Ring of Honor, New Japan. Could have went to WWE.
Not up until StarCast, they didn't have much of a choice.
Oh yeah.
Well, they were working together before StarCast.
Yeah, not Cody though. I'm talking about before Cody came to the Indies. I'm talking about before Cody came to the Bullet Club. Oh, alright. Stone Cold on commentary? Too sweet. They all said they made that pack in the ring at All In and none of them was gonna break it. Well then where the fuck Marty at?
Right?
I'm just trying to figure this out. Like I already know that he got a whole villain enterprise now. A whole enterprise. And if I was gonna re-sign with Ring of Honor, Marty wasn't in the ring at All In? Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, because he wasn't in every episode of being the Elite.
Done it. It's not to throw shade, is that he's still doing things with ROH, so anybody who was in that ring already was already committed to staying with AEW as the primary source of wrestling.
Well, then what the fuck's up with Kota Ibushi? Because I know he was in the ring. I sat there and watched him. He was in the match. In the very last match.
You know, the whole Kenny Omega and him love story thing, and you know the what do you call it, the HBO documentary.
No, King Slayer was way more than the Bucks, Kenny, Cody, and Hangman. The Lucha Bros was in the ring still. It was like 7 dudes in the ring.
That's right.
Brandy was there. I think the Bucks' dad and shit and wife was there. I can't remember everybody who was in the ring. But it was more than just Kenny, Cody, and the Bucks and Hangman. King, so you about to make me pull it up. I'm on about the Elite. What does that got to do with anything? They said in the ring, we made a pact. Yeah, well, Kota Ibushi ain't in the Elite neither. Oh, excuse me. Kota Ibushi is in the Golden Elite, not in the Bullet Club. What type of shit was this, alright? So Kota Ibushi reformed the Golden Lovers. The Golden Lovers rejoined, or Kenny brought Kota into the Elite. They formed the Golden Elite. Somehow Kota wasn't in the Bullet Club, though. Then the Elite left the Bullet Club, and then Kota just vanished from the Golden Elite roster. Alright. So King Slayer, you trying to tell me that Kota wasn't part of the Golden Elite? And he wasn't in the ring at the end of the All In. Because I know he was in the ring at the end of All In. Yep, I can recognize that chest anywhere. Alright, I'm about to pull it up, King Slayer. End of All In. Oh, not the end of All in the Family? God damn it, King Slayer, what the hell you got me looking up? The Elite. Let me type that in there. Let's see if that cool up. Wait, hold on. This is a private party. Okay, here are the speeches. Wait, who the fuck is this? Wait, what? This match has been on for an hour. Is there like any rules on this match? What the fuck is up with this match? Oh, there's no pin or submission. How the fuck is there no pin or submission?
Is it knockout? Look at the rules.
There's no knockout. What the fuck?
No pin.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Hey, look. Bladewell Matthew, you showed up for your match. I don't know where your opponent's at. Bladewell Matthew, congratulations. You just picked up a huge victory after the most grueling match in Fight Club history. How the fuck is that? That was the game booked this match. How the fuck is there no win? We was just chilling watching the match. This was a Fight Forever match. Alright, Kings, I was stunned. I don't see no Lucha Bros yet. I don't see no Lucha Bros just yet. Let me see who do I see in this ring.
Oh my god.
Yep, I lied about the Lucha Bros, but Cody definitely in the middle of the square circle. I mean Kota. Yep, there go Kota right there. Alright, hold on, man. Mustafa Ali picked up a huge victory. What type of shit is that? Alright, Lizard got himself a promo. Look like we got one more match left. God damn, shit, we'd have been over and done with, goddamn. We'd have seen that 10 minutes ago.
10? We could have saved ourselves 40 minutes. I got home at like 1:50, sat down, that match happened, and that match's been going for a good 35, 40 minutes.
That's facts.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm about to give y'all a link to the post, the all-in post joint, so y'all all up to speed with what we talking about as we proceed. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That is.
Alright.
That's fucking something.
That's what we talking about.
What about Kota, nigga?
Look at the New Breed Purity Champion walking on the House of Hardcore with the strap.
Looks like
I tell you right now, if this upload shit doesn't work again, I'm just gonna build this character again. Alright, Lizard coming out.
That's Lizard. Why? You about to give him a shot at the championship?
Give me that goddamn microphone. I don't know all the fucking bullshit you all play here to see. We over here in the House of Hardcore are gonna have ourselves a good old fucking fight tonight. Or tomorrow night. Or the night after that. Either way, the Villain Inc. is gonna fight. See, the fight's gonna be brought to you. Alright? You're gonna go come to find the fight. I don't even need to talk. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Kingslayer, did Tori say what's up? Did I just miss it? Or is she lurking?
Oh, man, I can't.
Shout out to Chop.
Oh, goddamn. I gotta get this fucking character to work. So, is Lizard calling somebody out?
No, he just cutting a promo saying, introducing himself to the House of Hardcore audience. Saying nobody appreciates him. And he's right in front of their faces.
Oh, okay.
Just went back and watched the Dusty Classic. That shit crazy. Nice. Yeah, I definitely spelled that shit wrong though. Yeah, as of right now, we don't know exactly where you stand. And as of right now, the rest of these people in front of this sold out crowd don't know where the Saint stands. But I do. As far as that championship, and all the championships from the Pretty Boy Sensations, after what happened just the other day, I think we need to come to some sort of conclusion on what the fuck happens with y'all's championships. Are you guys just going to vacate them all and we could just have some tournaments, some brand new champions? That way you could save you guys the embarrassment of fighting for these digital titles, these trinkets. You guys don't need them. You guys are all Hall of Famers. Alright. I have the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. A rematch at this New Breed Purity Championship that Lizard has. What else you guys got? The open weight title. WWE's United States United Kingdom Championship. I think y'all at least got 4 titles between all y'all. Rex with the Bullet Club Championship as well. A lot of interesting developments, a lot of combustible elements, ladies and gentlemen. As Samoa Joe gets ready to take on the Beast Brock Lesnar. Alright, Decker just pulled up, so we about to get Decker in action. Un momento, por favor. Who else we got in the building that has not had a match? We got anybody else in the building that has not had a match? Speak now or forever hold your peace as we proceed. You think you're funny? No, I think Showdown's funny. I think that triple threat match that you regained your championship in was funny. I don't gotta have a myriad of commands, Kingslayer.
Right.
I got the one command that matters.
Joe with Joe Bob Briggs. I wonder how Joe Bob Briggs is doing ever since he changed up his moveset and went training.
Man, he's been kicking ass as far as I can see.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Oh, man.
Hey, triple threat, I beat 2 people. Yeah, I just did the same thing yesterday. Your son brother was one of them. Remember that? How the fuck Kofi Kingston beat me earlier today? What type of shit was that? I dropped his goddamn overall and everything. Fuck he doing?
Jobbing you out.
Yeah, I know it. All Showdown did was jump a tired person. Yeah, you was tired, Kingslayer. You tired. About to go ahead and get these theme songs. Got Big Brock coming out as we proceed. What's going on, Tori? If you listening, how you doing? How you been, girl?
match should have choked you out, but knocked you out. I shall unleash the massive Joe.
We know the goal in WWE for many superstars is to become the Universal Champion. Although Samoa Joe placed himself on very quickly upon entering WWE. Unfortunately for many superstars, the end of that.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
I just drank a whole Guinness Stout machine. I gotta put an ad-lib on that. I'm about to redo that whole track. Yep. Oh, we not about to have a whole nother match for Bishop and Pork Chop. No. Nah, this matchup right here, this gigantic titanium matchup featuring these two titans, Big Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe, has just been taken to the next level, as it is about to be a fatal four-way knockout match. One. Me and Say have beaten them before. I've beaten Chick one-on-one, and that fatal five-way would not be in my best interest. Really? You're the mayor of shenanigans? He talks about shenanigans. I'm not the mayor of shenanigans. I'm the last king of Scotland. There's a difference. Why was Joe doing Kane's entrance? That's not Kane's entrance. Kane has a whole different entrance. Yeah, that's Joe's entrance. You didn't hear Joe's music?
Right? You seem confused.
Yeah.
Maybe take a nap. Maybe two. Get back to us in the morning.
Hey, Second Chance, my day's going great. How's yours? I hope it's going well as well. Crazy Genie, did you see your match, your Kofi Kingston match? If not, you just lost a match against me for the 24/7 championship. Wait. Seriously. Crazy Genie, did you see your match against me? Why is Lars in the fatal four-way? Alright. Shit, I'll take him out. You want me to take him out? We'll make a triple threat match as we proceed. Yep, it looks like goddamn Kenny Omega came down here and distracted Lars Sullivan from this opportunity in front of a sold-out crowd. Yep. You gotta get John Bishop them opportunities. After all, he is the bastard. King of the North. As we proceed. It's going well. We're doing a seafood boil tonight, and you didn't invite me? Why don't you just make it a chamber and have 5 other people face Brock? Well, because Brock don't have a championship on the line. If you had a championship on the line, I would do that. So, matter of fact, King Sir, I'm so glad that you suggested that. I'm so glad that you suggested it. Make it a chamber, throw Henny and Montez in there, and Cruz. Who the fuck is Cruz? Okay, so King Sir, for your next championship shot, I'll make sure that the next time you got a shot at a championship, that we'll go ahead and throw Henny and Montez Ford and Cruz, whoever that is. This I'm not sure what's going on. Can you explain, Slayer? Slayer can explain if you like listening to the rambles of a drunkard. Second chance, girl. I'm not gonna judge you though. He's not drunk though. He's Scottish. It's almost the same, but that's racist. See these shenanigans? That's what King Slayer called. That's what they call good booking in Scotland. Shenanigans. Yeah, King Slayer. Next time you got a title opportunity, I'll make sure we throw Henny, Montez, and we'll find somebody named Cruz. Any Cruz can apply. Yep, this is the affirmative action match. We're gonna make sure we got a Cruz in there. All cruises matter. The match went for 1 opponent to 3 to 2. Yep. You're welcome, King Slayer. You should thank Pork Chop. But technically, the last time one of your guys and one of Pork Chop guys was in a multi-man match, y'all both lost. So I understand why y'all didn't want to be in this one. I understand.
The way you fucking just said, you both lost, but I totally understand.
Yep. To make it even better, they both lost to, you know me, John Henny Shots. Clear and a block. Like New York. Hey, listen. Y'all know the Icy Hot commercial with the cat and Shaq? I think that's an Icy Hot commercial. Y'all know the one I'm talking about where the cat be doing the shimmy and then Shaq be doing the shimmy? Well, goddamn, as soon as I just said that I beat King Slayer and Pork Chop, I did the shimmy too. You know what I'm talking about? I did the shimmy. Alright? Because I am your WWE African American 24/7 spinning champion. Yep.
That's right.
Yep. And no one else. Not Kofi, not Ricochet, none of yous. I got rid of Kofi 24/7 championship. Pork Chop lost, I won. How'd you win? No one wants that title. That's why Henny loves it. Yep. Oh, that's cool.
I didn't hear anything.
I can take that. Congrats, you have the 2 shittiest titles in history? No. And none of my titles have ever been contested on a pole in a match. So I don't have the 2 shittiest titles in history. A fucking spinning belt and a 2-cent coin on a strap. No, it's a 24/7 coin. God damn it, King Slayer, make sure you get it right. And if you don't, King Slayer, if you keep talking shit and keep acting up, I had that goddamn 24/7 coin be the goddamn #1 currency in the last kingdom of Scotland. Alright? I had that happen right after I have you exiled for treason. Yep, that man's name alone is treason. He ain't love any title he can get. Yep, especially any title I can get that allows me to say that I'm still your WWE African American champion. Know what I'm talking about? I know Lizard got that Intercontinental Championship. Yep, but Lizard one of the good brothers. Otherwise, I'd be trying to be the WWE African. Wait, hold on. There's already been a first African American champion. Well, hold on. I kind of think there was a first African American 24/7 champion before me too. But who's counting? God damn it! Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. I'll be the first WWE.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Oh God. Oh God! I told these people I only got 3 titles I'm trying to get. Brock Lesnar talked all that shit. I see why. He ain't last very long in this here matchup.
Hey, I just want to tell you on a film history buff thing. I want you to know there's a movie called The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance or something like that. I'm saying the name a little bit wrong. Point is, in the end of the movie, the guy's been telling him a story that was completely made up. And what the guy says to him, is supposed to be his autobiographer, is, son, when the legend outweighs the truth, print the legend. And that right there is what history has always been.
That's facts.
So you're not wrong.
That is facts. And shit, man, you ain't never lied about that one, bro. Gotta go ahead and get that shit.
Just make my character 100. Just make it stats full. Yo, people like yell at me or like they question me. It's like, why are your stats 100? I'm on Club or Die. Why y'all gotta have one stats at 100? I'm like, well, it's because we're the best of the best of the best, sir. So we're always trying to be the very best.
I completely agree with that. I seen somebody ask, I think Chris K that last night. You know something? I think it's funny that more people ask, why are you 100 instead of asking, why can't I be 100? Why do I have to be 85 rated? Why do I have to be 61 or 67? Like, what's that based on? And for the most part, the way I look at it, that's bullshit.
As long as I can be 85 at least, I have no fucking complaints. I do not want a Tom Sawyer type fucking character from last year's game, where his overall was like 62 or some shit.
That's facts.
You have no reversals. You have no fucking reversals. Reversals are even a thing. You'll never break out with power submission. Give me at least an 83. I'll even give me an 80. Don't give me a 62. Don't you fucking dare give me a 62. No, but I feel you.
No, I do feel like, honestly, when it comes down to it, ratings, I don't feel like matter in this game. But then the other part of that, I feel like truly is that since ratings don't matter, the only thing that makes it close to fair is if we give everybody the same rating. And that's, to me, 100. Because I know that even though we're all 100, it still boils down to more than just our moveset. It's more than just the moveset.
It's the AI you build. It's the skills you put together. The only skill I would say to block completely is powerbomb into Boston Crab. Everybody uses it. Everybody has a free win with it.
Man, I goddamn took that shit off. I took that off.
Other than that, everything's fine.
Yeah, real talk. Way I look at it, seriously, I look at that. Them other two things you just mentioned, like your skills, abilities, and your AI that you build. I think if you do those right, your moveset don't even matter. You could beat guys with that. Real talk. That's where my guy's better than everybody else that I feel like. And my guy wrestled damn near the way I want him to. Like, oh shit, I'm glad he did that, because I totally would have did that. That's the only thing I care about.
I just know the one skill and ability I would never want is the fucking, or the thing I don't want anymore is the John Cena multiple add to adjustments. I'm like, nah, just stop doing that. Just use your actual moves. Just stop that. I don't need a double finisher. King of Swing? Nah. No. Yes.
I'm not big on the King of Swing joint. Hey, shout out to Gothic Princess for retweeting the stream. Big shout out to Gothic Princess, and big shout out to Bladewell Matthew for tweeting that Kingslayer's drunk. Because he is, obviously. Once again. Tonight!
Where one thing people fuck up on more than anything else, in my opinion, is they make a moveset, but they don't make a large part of the moveset dedicated to one piece of limb.
I agree.
Yeah, I see all sorts of shit where a guy has suplex here, dragon sleeper there, fucking roll up here, super kick, and it's like, these moves are great. But according to your moveset, you're doing head, you're doing body, you're doing arm, you're doing leg. But what the fuck's your finisher hitting on? Because at the end of the match, when those moves keep on hitting, and that damage has to add up for you to get a pinfall, When you're doing 8 moves, they're both doing a different limb. You are not doing much damage in the heat of the moment. None at all.
I agree. The other thing I will say is that Chef, unfortunately, for most of the people who buy WWE 2K, they've been watching WWE for 20 years, so they don't know what a moveset's supposed to be like. They haven't seen guys finish matches with a submission outside of Cena. Like, seriously, Cena, Rusev are like the only 2 people who finish matches with a submission. And it, even though it's like they rarely finish matches with submissions in WWE, like on some consistent shit, it's still not like when Benoit slapped the crossface on you. 20 seconds in the match, we already knew, oh shit, that dude better scurry out of this move, otherwise he about to tap 20 seconds into the match. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that a lot of people have seen what a full moveset's supposed to look like. Like, literally, they've been watching WWE where we know everybody's moveset's watered down. So, I don't think they know how to set one up. I really, truly don't. I think a lot of people get caught up in putting the cool moves that they always want to see on their guy, or always want to see guys do. They want their guy to do all that shit. They get caught in Jeff Hardy shit, but they want to do a 450 with Jeff Hardy's moveset, and like, that's it.
What Kingslayer is saying about you, just like Henny, who'll pin you with a slip. Hip toss, Henny pins you. Heel trip, Henny pins you.
Listen. King Sir, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, okay? I think it was Alexa Bliss's match. It was somebody's match I was watching on Raw. It might have been Alexa Bliss's match, alright? And I was telling Luke, yo, I'm like, she about to do a cheap move. Whoever it was, I'm like, about to do a cheap move. Alright, after they do that cheap, they gonna go for a pin real quick. I'm like, yep, they did it right. Because I did the same thing. King Sir, you right. King Sir, you guys think that, like, that's ribbing me, telling me that I'll pin a guy off of a clothesline. That's not ribbing me. That's not ribbing me at all. You see, I would prefer to pin you off of a clothesline. Because then from then forward, right? From then forward, alright? You will never be able to live that shit down. Ever. Alright? And I know to do that, okay? Because I'm just that damn good. Okay?
I think a lot of Casey's clout went out the window once I found out he got beat by an overall 32 Michael Cole in a cage match.
Yeah, I think Michael Cole beat him every time they face each other on that string.
Oh my god. And that guy did nothing. He did nothing to make that happen.
Yeah, I know. It was fair and square. I guess it was fair and square.
I'm just saying for the chat, in case the chat doesn't know. If you guys hear about this, Heartbreak Casey, even if he beats you, you know it has to be right twice a day. And let me tell you, if this character can be beaten by an overall 32, which is lower than the fucking security guards if you hack the game and then put him into the game. It's lower than them. So Michael Cole, in his full WrestleMania orange gear with the headgear and everything, beat Casey every fucking time they stood in that ring. So if Heartbreak Casey ever approaches you, challenges you to a match, and beats you, and he makes fun of you, just remember, a broken clock can only be right twice a day.
That's facts. That's facts. That's actual facts. King Sir, you were misquoting me completely though. I didn't say that they don't know what a finisher is. I said WWE fans don't know what a complete moveset is, and they haven't seen anybody finish a match with a submission. I'm talking about submissions.
That's right, that's what he said.
I've had the Rings of Saturn on my guy the entire, like, ever since there's been a Henny Omega, he's had the Rings of Saturn. That is my submission. It's my favorite submission. Perry Saturn did it. That's all I needed. I got that from Revenge, bruh. Perry Saturn slapped that shit on a motherfucker, start wiggling his head in circles and shit. I ain't gonna never forget that circle or motion Saturn used to do when he tapped everybody the fuck out from me. Put it up. Yep, I just made myself dizzy doing it right there. God damn it, hold on now. Alright, wait a minute, let me walk straight in a line. I'm gonna feel like I'm Kingslayer now and shit. I'm dizzy as hell now doing that. God damn it.
Sad quick note. Everything that happened to Perry Saturn after WWE. That's it.
Sad quick note. That when I did that thing with my head and started getting disoriented, I like walked into a mop. It's literally a mop right in front of me. Like I don't even know how the fuck that just happened. I don't even know how. That's a coincidence.
Fucking hilarious.
I think I found Moppy. Moppy Jr. Or maybe Moppy Jr. Jr. Damn, Joe and John Bishop been going a distance. Chop saying always used to use Taz moveset. That's why my guy nowadays has all Samoa Joe moveset. Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Michael Cole is so boring. He wasn't when he was doing backstage interviews and The Rock showed up. That was the best Michael Cole that there has ever been. That's not true. The best Michael Cole that ever been was the Heidenreich.
Violence.
The Heidenreich storyline was the best Michael Cole. The second best Michael Cole was when he was pushing The Miz, and the third Michael Cole is the third best Michael Cole is the one that used to get owned by The Rock every week. Michael Cole in the 90s was trash though, bro. He looked like a meth addict. It's like I'm happy for him because now he looks healthy, like he eats. But he looked like he had an eating disorder in the 90s. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
yeah.
He was a war journalist. So.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I be seeing him get owned. I seen him get owned backstage way too much for me to respect him on commentary. I ain't gonna lie about it. I ain't never seen JR get owned like that. Even when JR finally stepped from outside and behind that shit and got trashed by Stone Cold or whatever like that, I ain't really know JR chose his spots properly. Michael Cole was goddamn getting owned by everybody backstage just to get a spot. No money, no food. Well, Michael Cole in a box.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that there was actually a win condition to his match. And as I asked that, Samoa Joe just shows me this is how you win this said fucking match. And just like that, Monster Vision picks up a victory here tonight.
Hell yeah, they ain't got no song playing for some reason. Let's see if they're gonna wait till after this shit to play it.
Da da da
da da da da da. There you go. That shit was waiting.
I mean, if it was Goldberg, it'd be really easy to hum.
Yeah, it was. Chef, I swear we need to go to a show together, bro. Everybody sitting around us besides Lizard would be pissed. Everyone else would be pissed. Oh man, it's too loud, dog. It's too loud over here, I promise y'all. We in the noisy section. Everybody need a librarian. Everybody need 3 librarians to quiet us up. That's
yo,
we
man,
proceed.
The first time I went to ROH, it was 2 shows back to back in New York. Hey, I lost my fucking voice by the end of the night because I was just screaming so fucking much.
Shit, you did it real right then, player. I ain't gonna lie about
Fuck yeah, man. Saw Kenta that fucking night for the first time. It was like early 2000s. Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness.
Shit, you can't beat that.
No.
Samoa Joe picking up a victory here.
As he should. So, for the only time I've ever seen Samoa Joe live, it was TNA in New York. It was Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. And I said, like, I'm going to go root for Samoa Joe, because I've always loved Joe. And his radio, his fucking DJ host, like, came here, because he was, like, friends with, like, Kurt Angle or some shit like that. And I'm like, well, you're going to root for Kurt Angle, and I'll go for Joe. We'll go back and back. The guy thought he'd keep up with me, and halfway through the match, he just gives up. And he's like, no, I'm good, man. He's like, you sure? You sure? I think Joe's going to win.
I have a good one, Chop. Hey, word up. Degger saying if I go, we definitely getting kicked out. Shit, they gonna have to actually be able to physically remove us to kick us out. What's going on, Cruz? Welcome back. God damn it. God damn it. Stick around for another 5 minutes. Thank you for all the love, Cruz. We about to send this raid over to one of the best professional wrestlers on the. Well, I don't even know if that counts as the independent scene no more. I know she on Impact every week. You guys might be able to check her out tomorrow night on Impact as well.
Oh shit, yeah. She's playing that shit game, Fallout 76.
Yep. No, she likes
I
it.
would easily tell her that too. Well, wait,
She
I will.
likes it. Order it
That's
up.
nice. I think it's the many times she's been dropped in her head she likes it.
God damn, that could be it. That could be it. Had somebody just yesterday asked if I think she's gonna wind up winning the Impact Women's Championship off her title. I don't know. I don't know. I did see the segment she had though. And I ain't fucking with it. The Death Machines. I about to send a raid with 9 people. Shout out to everybody in the building. Know you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you've been here with us. So I want to put a big shout out to Blaine the Train, also known as Buck Nasty. Big shout out to Chef. Big shout out to Lizard and the whole Murky Dungeon. Shout out to everybody who's been in the building. And that dude, Mr. SoCal, that Buck had in the building as we proceed. Chef, you got any shout outs to give to these beautiful people?
Nah, man, you did everything just spot on.
Too sweet, man. On behalf of the whole Bullet Club, whole Fight Club, whole G Club, and the Murky Dungeon, you know you guys could be anywhere in the world. But we out. Peace.